Okay, the next place we're going to go in Operations Center, we're going to go into our map view up here at the top. So I'm going to click on map. It's going to give me kind of a high-level overview of my operation. It's going to show me where all my JD Link machines are. If I zoom out, I can see all of my field boundaries on the map. So one thing that is fairly new is down at the bottom, we have the option of how do we want our fields labeled or colored on the map. So currently it's set up as last work type. So if the last work in that field was tillage, the field's going to be brown, which I can see a lot of the fields are brown. We got seeding, green, harvest, orange, or no work data at all in the field would be purple. So obviously brown's maybe a little bit hard to see on the Google Earth background. So I do have some other options here now. So I have what was the last seeded crop in that field, where it'll show me corn fields, bean fields, wheat fields based on the color of what was planted there last, which could be pretty handy. I also have 2025 plan crop or 2026 plan crop. So that is only going to work if you're using the work planner feature and you actually have a work plan scheduled for that field to go to a certain crop. So a lot of cases people won't have work plans, so you may want to use the last seeded crop, may be a handy one. And then if you're not worried about that, you just want a consistent view over everything, you could pick single color and then it'll go ahead and color all the fields purple. So I kind of like the last seeded crop to kind of know what's corn, what's beans, etc. A couple other things you can do on the map that maybe people don't realize is if I want to go back and look at some of my previous work history or see where machines were at, I can go back up here to the calendar view and I can go back to, pretty much any day on the calendar that I want to look at, click on that day, and then it's going to give me a view of where all my machines went that day. So if I kind of zoom in here on the map, all these little green lines are travel lines of where my machine was at that day. So in this case, machine was running around doing some tillage on some end rows and whatnot. So if I zoom in, I can see those path travel lines. And if I get on them real close, we can see what machine that was and exactly the date and the timestamp of when that machine was in that location. So sometimes that's nice to be able to put together kind of pieces of the puzzle, track down, maybe what was done, what day, what path somebody took, what area of the field they covered. So lots of good information there. So a lot of people don't realize you can go up there and look at previous location history for different days.